Hi again. So, here's my second post. I said I had another post today. It's a thought I had this morning, and a thought that I have a recurring thought. Now, bear in mind, of course, when I do these, they are my opinion. They're not set in stone. I don't know what is set in stone. So, I guess it's about death. I don't know if that's accurate. Where do you go when you die? Well, the main beliefs is that you go to heaven or hell, right? And so, of course, Christians believe that the only way through to heaven is through Jesus. And so, okay, that makes complete sense if you're religious. If you're not, it may not. So that's okay. But my brother and I were talking a long time ago about this. Because we're Christians, we're Catholic, but we're open-minded people, and we don't know what's what, because I mean we're not God. I don't know and so he says, I don't know how this conversation came about, because I was pretty young. I wasn't like a baby or something, but I was a young teenager probably. And he's all talking about about this, and we're just like, well, but what if you are a really good person? You do what you can for others. You don't hurt anybody. You give when you can. You're generous. You're all these things. You're a great person, but you don't believe in Jesus. I mean, does that mean you should go to hell because all this good stuff you did in your whole entire life? Well, I'm gonna say the heart, the real the I don't know who. I'm gonna say yes, you go to hell. But my brother and he came up with this, and I think it's completely true. Um, that's where he says like reincarnation comes in. Yeah, he says, yeah, it's, if it is a thing, you're supposed to believe in Jesus, okay, but you don't, but you're just such a good person, you do all this for others, all these things, why should you go to hell? I mean, he doesn't understand either. Like, we understand it's if it is the rule, you must believe, but if you don't, but how can you go to hell when you did all these nice things for people, and you were a good person and all this and all that? Like, so his theory, he proposed to me, is that is when you are reincarnated. Reincarnation is another, you get reborn into somebody else to do it all over again. Now, I thought that was a great thing. Yeah, I mean, maybe that is true, because then you get a second chance to figure it out, and and do what you couldn't do in your previous life. But getting older, I'm kind of thinking about that now, and I'm like, okay, but here's my issue with that, because I could totally see that being a thing. I think that could be a real, like, maybe it really is the situation. But here's my only problem with it, I guess, is that if you die, you're reincarnated into somebody else. How do you know what you did in your previous life? Like, some people get a thought like, oh, I feel like I've done this before, deja vu. And I feel like maybe deja vu is something that you remember from a past life. Maybe it's not, and I'm just making all this up. But I feel like it could be like, oh yeah, I did this in a previous life, and my brain is like remembering what happened. Like, I poured my coffee, like, but you did it the same exact way, right? And you just remember it like you already did this. But how are you going to know, I guess, how you messed up in your other life if you don't remember what your other life was? So that's my thing about it. Like, how are we to fix a mistake that we didn't know we made, right? And so that's where I'm stuck with this thought. Okay, well, but I know if you have a whole different life, you have other options and different possibilities and different, so there's many other chances to correct yourself. But my thinking is still the same. If you don't know what you did, how do you fix it? So I have weird Sunday thoughts, don't I? I mean, why am I thinking about? I don't know. I think about that sometimes, though. Um, I think about a lot of things sometimes, a lot of crazy things, a lot of weird things. I believe in aliens, I believe in ghosts, I believe in angels, I believe in all that stuff. And I do think this reincarnation thing is onto something, but A, I don't think everybody gets reincarnated. But B, there's things I don't understand about it. Maybe it does exist, maybe it doesn't exist. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a guru on all these things, and I don't have all this information, but that's just my theory and my thought. And so I do believe it's a thing, and it could be but still I don't understand stuff. I know we're not meant to understand everything, but I'm the kind of person that questions everything, and I know we're not supposed to question some stuff. Just let it happen, and try to understand that this is all we can do and this is what's going on. But I question why all the time, why, and I'm sure I'll get into that in another vlog. But I don't know. There's friends of mine who are the nicest people, and maybe that's why I'm thinking about this, and they don't believe in Jesus. And I'm just thinking, we're trained like, oh my gosh, are they going to hell because they don't believe in Jesus? I hope not. I hope that's not the situation here. I'm a praying person, and I pray for myself and everybody, my friends, people I know who aren't necessarily friends, but acquaintances. I pray for my enemies. I pray for everybody, and so I just try to get a better understanding of stuff and do what I can to be a good person. And I know I'm going to heaven. I don't feel like I'm gonna be reincarnated. I did all I'm doing. I did, and I'm doing everything I can do. But I'm sure I'll talk about this later. But thank you for listening, and if you have any thoughts, please, tell me. Write them down. If you don't believe in any of this, that's fine. Like I said, I'm not the say all about it. I'm not, and so we can talk as long as, of course, we're two mature adults or whatever. We're many mature adults. We can just discuss a whole bunch of things. If you have questions, maybe you really don't know anything about religion or Catholicism or Christianity, I can answer some questions, I'm sure. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. I love Jesus. And I feel like He is the way. And there are things I don't understand. And like I said, I question often. And I get into arguments with God. Well, I guess it's not an argument, but I'm like, God, why, but leave your questions if you want to, your comments, your concerns over this. Let me know how you feel. Reincarnation? Yes? No? Maybe? What's up with it? I don't know. We can talk about all this stuff. Religion, reincarnation, things my video is about to cut out. I love you guys. Please subscribe to us. Share this video. Like it. Comment to it. Do what you feel. We love you. I'm sure we'll post later. Gotta go.